Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and this video serves as an update to my best fully upgraded car series where I take all vehicles in GTA 5 around a circuit to find the best to use for racing. If you want to know how all vehicles perform in a variety of different classes and formats, check the annotation on the screen or the link in the description for the full playlist of videos, and of course feel free to subscribe for future updates. But otherwise, let's get straight into seeing how more vehicles from the Cunning Stunts update compare to their counterparts, and we're going to be starting with probably the biggest class allocation travesty in the history of the game. The Drift Tamper is the slowest vehicle from this mini update, if you like, in third place. With a lap time of 108.3, this makes it the 24th best in the sport class. I have absolutely no idea why Rockstar decided to put this car in the sports class. The regular Tamper is obviously in the muscle class. This is clearly a muscle car, and what makes it even worse is that 108.3 is a good 5 seconds per lap slower than the top sports cars. The top sports cars are getting things like 103, 104, such as the Jester race car, the Elegy, that kind of thing. So this is going to do nothing in a sports race. It's way off the pace, but it would have been perfectly balanced in the muscle cars class. The Sabre Turbo Custom, which is the quickest muscle car in the game, gets a 107.9. The Dominator race car, which is the second quickest muscle car, gets a 108.5. So the Drift Tamper would have slotted itself perfectly into that gap, being the second quickest muscle car in the game and given us another option beyond those two that I just mentioned in muscle car races. As it stands right now, it's completely useless in a racing situation because it's being put in the sports class. Absolutely unbelievable that's happened, really. So next up we've got the Lynx, and the Lynx is equally just as unimpressive, really. A 107.2. Again, like I said, the top sports cars are getting 1 minute 3, 1 minute 4 lap times. It's a really weird car. Sometimes it will oversteer, the next corner it will understeer. It's not very nice to drive. And it's not very quick either. I can't recommend spending your money on this because it's not going to do anything. It's only the 20th best in the sports class, way down there, way off the pace. Now, obviously, as you might expect, we've got the Cliffhanger in first place with a 102.5. That's actually not a bad lap time for the motorcycles class, puts it into 5th place. It's less than a 10th of a second quicker than the Gargoyle that we saw from the first part of the update, the main part of the update. And it's about the same pace as the Carbon RS as well, so the two new motorbikes that we've got haven't been too bad in that respect, and it's good that we've got a bike of this style that is, reasonably quick. Obviously it's not on the pace of the Barty and the Akuma at the top of the motorcycles class. It's not going to be beating them in a race anytime soon, but it's still pretty quick, and obviously it was probably no surprise that the bike was going to be the topping this video because, bikes in general are generally always quicker than cars as long as you wheelie with them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really recommend buying any of these. None of them are useful in races, really. From a racing perspective, don't waste your money. I would have been telling you to go out and buy the Drift Tamper definitely if it had been in the muscle cars class, but because it's in sports, it's completely useless. The new bike is okay, it's reasonably quick, but it's still not as quick as the top bikes. And the Lynx is just way off the pace as well. So only if you like the design of these cars or these vehicles should you go out and buy them. And it's just such a shame that the Drift Tamper in particular is in the sports class. It's such a waste, really. It just adds to the huge number of vehicles in that class that are completely useless in a racing situation, when it would have been perfect for the muscle cars class. So yeah, just to let you know that I am going to be making update videos for each class. Once we get all the vehicles from this update, I'll be making brand new videos for every single class with all the vehicles in from all the DLCs. So keep an eye out for that. Obviously, you're welcome to subscribe for future updates and check the playlist for previous vehicles that I've tested, because I've tested every single vehicle in the game, apart from the Tug, which is impossible to test at the moment. But yeah, the top speed testing video will be out later today as well, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.